Hello and welcome. My name is Melissa Hollick and I've been teaching for 9 years, and I would really like to share with you that you can do binary conversion even if you don't know what binary is. There is a very easy way to do it. So in this short video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. In this example, we're going to convert the number 243. But with the numbers that we're going to use, you can convert any number up to 255. You're going to draw a table and begin on the right side of that table and enter the number 1. From the right side of the table, you're going to double that number as you go until you get to the number 128. Look in the example below. We've created a table. We went 1, 2, double of 2 is 4, double of 4 is 8, and so on. We also need to draw some blank squares or grid squares beneath it so that we have some room to record numbers. So now remember, we're going to convert the number 243, so that's where we're going to start. And we're also going to look at our table from left to right now instead of right to left. So from left to right, the first number is 128. Can we subtract 128 from 243 without getting a negative number? So now remember, we're going to convert the number 243, so that's where we're going to start. And we're also going to look at our table from left to right now instead of right to left. So from left to right, the first number is 128. Can we subtract 128 from 243 without getting a negative number? Yes, we can, absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 128 from 243, which leaves 115. Because we can subtract that, we're going to put a number 1 right underneath the column that has 128. The next thing we're going to do is check 64. We're going to go to the right, and that number is 64. Can we subtract 64 from our total 115? Why, yes, we can. And we can do it without getting a negative number. So we're going to subtract 64. That leaves us 51, and we're going to put a 1 under that 64 because we could subtract it. The next number is 32. 32 subtracted from 51 is 19. It's not a negative number, so we're going to subtract it and put a 1 underneath the 32. The same goes for the number 16. Because our sum from the previous one was 19, we can subtract 16. We have 3 left over. It's not a negative number, so we're going to put a number 1 underneath the 16. But we only have 3 left. So what does that mean for the number 8, which is next? Well, we don't subtract the number. We simply put a 0 under it because we can't subtract the number without getting a negative number. And then we move on to the next number. The next number is 4. We have the number 3. We still can't subtract 4 without having a negative number. So we have to put a 0 under it and move over to the next number. When we get to 2, we can subtract 2 without a negative number. So we subtract 2 from 3, which leaves us 1. And then what do we do if we can subtract it? We put a 1 underneath that column. So a 1 goes directly under the number 2. We have 1 left. And guess what? We can subtract 1 from that without. When you read your binary number from the table, it should also go from left to right. So our new binary number is 11110011. Let's check our work to make sure that we got our number correct. If we add all of the top numbers together that have a 1 under them, they should add up to 243. So 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16, we have to skip 8. We have to skip 4 because there are zeros under them. Plus 2 and plus 1 is 243. Now go ahead and practice this with some other numbers. And then when you add it up and you see that it adds up to the original number, you'll know that your number is correct. So our binary number listed from left to right is 11110011. Great job! You just did binary! For our last step, Obviously, since we can convert a number to binary, we can also convert a binary to a number. It's so super simple. Remember how we just checked our work on the last slide? That's the same way that we convert a binary to a number. So we make our table. We add up all the numbers that have a 1 underneath them. And then once we add that up, there's our number, and we have done our conversion. I bet you didn't know that you could convert to binary even if you don't know what a binary is. So enjoy your new skill and remember to practice. These steps do take practice. So it's like math, so you can remember which step is which. Feel free to redo the video, rewatch the video as many times as you can, and try different numbers and practice. Practice, 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 practice. Pretty soon, you'll be a pro. Have a great day.